Hello. My name is Tom Luloff, and I'm the coordinator for the Common First semester here. Today I'm going to take you on a virtual tour of our campus here at Frost for the School of Environment and Natural Resource Sciences. So come on with us, you'll be hearing my voice as we take you on this virtual tour. So in through the front doors in the main foyer here, the first thing you're going to see on your left-hand side is the office of the registrar. And in this particular area, you'll see there's Carol set up here. This is where you're going to go to do all your admissions work. If you've got any questions about your timetable, also your financial aid, all your OSAP information, the cashier's office, where all your records and your transcript are kept here, and also some academic upgrading. So this is where you need to go for over here. Over here, if you turn a little bit over this way, we're going to go over to the security and information booth. At this booth, this is where you're going to find information like parking passes. This is where we sell the Lindsay Transit tokens here. So this is the information or the place where you go if you have any questions or if you're lost on campus. This is where you go to find them. So here you are in the Fleming College Frost Campus Greenhouse. This is actually a free service. Any students can use this greenhouse. Many programs use it here, especially you can see we're growing a lot of trees for our forestry and ecosystem management programs. At the school, we like to provide indoor as well as outdoor study and lunch areas. So this is an outdoor area we have available for students to meet. If it's nice weather outside, this is a place where you can get together and study or chat.
Hi. Hello. Good, how are you?
We're just taking a little film here. This is the Learning Support Services area. So this is a place where we encourage all first-time students to come. This is where you're going to get the support in place for note-taking or any of the other features, tutoring, free tutoring that's offered here. We encourage you to meet with the learning support staff in this area who will be able to help you and give you tips on studying. They manage a whole series of workshops that are available for all students at no charge. This is also where if there's an accommodation that's put into place, if you've had an IEP in high school, you have to still come and make sure that that transfers over, as well as here they can do some accommodations for testing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's okay.
So here we are, we're right off of the main foyer, and this is one of our larger lecture halls. This is the Glenn Crombie Theatre. Many of your first year classes, the lecture components will be held in this room. It's a large auditorium, and keep in mind that for your classes such as geospatial techniques, ecology, leadership in the environment, and also for ecosystem skills, the lectures will be held in this room. This is room 254. This is student services. In this particular suite, you're going to find the nurse who's on staff here. You're going to find our counseling services and counseling department. You'll also find members of staff who are available to help you with student services related questions. So anything about feasibility or disability, you can ask them questions in this particular area. So we have all kinds of information about the medical community. There is a doctor who comes in on retainer several times during the course of a week. So this is the information, or this is the place where you go to get the information about that service. This is the career services room or facility at Centers. So we have an actual dedicated person who is there to manage and help you find any careers that are available. We dedicate this space for workshops, resume building, all different types of activity in here that are centered around ensuring that you are able to access the career and the jobs that come available. So this is our school office. So this is the office where you're going to find help from the dean. So the dean's office is located here. And if you need any information about any of our programs, this is one of the contacts of information you can go to. So now we're going down to the animal pathology wing. This wing is operated and used for the Fish and Wildlife program here at Centers. So we're going to be taking you into the labs and into the sort of the animal secure area that we have that we use when we are working with our animals. So in each of our 2 animal labs, we have a cloakroom that's designated for students to make sure that they're wearing the proper protective equipment. So we insist that we wear lab coats and goggles and gloves at all times. So students have this opportunity to put their materials and their clothes in here, and then make sure they're geared up and properly ready for the animal pathology labs. So this is one of our animal pathology labs. So as you see in here, we have very special facilities in place to be able to allow this to happen. So we have specially treated floors that can be cleaned at all times. We have stainless steel countertops and benches so that they can be sterilized after the animals are in here and after we're done with them. We ensure that at all times we're following the correct safety procedures when we're working with the animals that we do. So we have all of our animals that are donated deceased from hunters or from other animal establishments that we work with here. On campus here we have 2 fish hatcheries. One of them is involved with the Muskellunge Research Project. The second one is involved with the Save the Atlantic Salmon Project. So in this particular case we're raising Atlantic salmon from broodstock to be released into Lake Ontario in the hopes to bring back the species. So here on campus we have our own bookstore. So here's where you can buy all your books or course packs that are set out by your instructor, as well as they have other memorabilia involved with Fleming College and centers. Cafeteria section. So on campus we have several different food providers, one of which is Pizza Pizza, as well as some other local varieties as well. So this is an area that's run by the Student Association. So in this, they're providing areas where students can have a more recreational point of view. So there is an establishment here on campus to provide liquor, as well as pool tables and other forms of recreation. So this is the Parnham Training Center. This is the resource drilling and blasting techniques area. This is where we will be doing some simulations with you in your common first semester, where we're going to be showing you different types of resource drilling and blasting techniques. So this is the biocommons area. So in this area we have set up as a designated spot for practicing of the various different components of teaching that we do here. So for example, if you look up on the ceiling, you'll see specimens of fish and birds and various other components that we use to teach our ID skills. So in this particular area you can go in and rent equipment. You can rent keys to practice learning our animals or fish or trees. And this is one of the places or tools we have available. We also have dedicated tech support and tutors that are based from this facility that can help you as you learn these various components for your courses. So this is the library that we have here at the school. So here you can find support with research. You can also find support the various other things involved with using the library, as well as technical support as well. So this is our library. It has access to all kinds of different journals and books that will be made available to you in the programs. So here we are in the Learning Commons. This is an area that's designated for computer use for all students. This is not booked out by any classroom. This is available at all times for all students for their computer support for their projects and assignments. This is the IT service desk. So this is the area where you go if you have any issues with your computer or network systems here on campus. This is the desk where they can go to.
That's part of our marketing plan.
So here we are in the testing center. This is a designated room that is constantly proctored for students to come in and take their tests. So if they're multiple choice or fill in the blank tests or any of those other kind of electronic testing, this is where it's done. So it's right outside of the Learning Commons and close to the IT desk. On campus, we have the Center for Alternative Wastewater Treatment. This center specializes in research around how to ameliorate wastewater without using harsh chemicals, and in particular, studying the research behind using biodegradable and natural sources as a means to reclaim the water. On campus, the sewage water from the new Green Wing all goes into specialized treatment ponds to do natural bioremediation of the wastewater. And this facility is cutting edge and has affiliates all around the world specializing in wastewater research.